Hey everyone, I'm Jocelyn Maldonado from El Tri Online, your number one Mexican soccer source in English. And joined alongside me is my good friend El Super Mojado and ETO analyst Edwin Cazares. As always, thank you guys for taking your time to join me, but let's get right into it. This Wednesday, Tigres contra Chivas and Cruz Azul contra Toluca will go head to head para la segunda jornada de la Copa por México. Super, any thoughts or expectations for the Cruz Azul contra Toluca game?
Well, for that game, I expect to see a great game. Toluca needs to win if they want to continue on this tournament. They just come from a loss from with America 2-0, so they have to put everything if they want to get those 3 points. On the other side, for Cruz Azul, they did a great game against Pumas. Todos los canteranos that I thought that they weren't gonna make the cut, they like they had what it takes, especially Josué Reyes scoring those 2 goals por Cruz Azul. And sus veteranos también, no nos defraudaron, el Elías Hernández y el Cabecita Rodríguez scoring the other 2 goals. So they did an excellent game again, and for this one, I don't expect less.
Then again, to me, I don't expect a big difference of Cruz Azul. They started this Tres Pesos Cup, this made-up cup, the same way that they finished the league, which it was with the victory. But my biggest concern is Toluca. Toluca has let go of a lot of key important players on the squad, which is one of them was Leo Fernandez. Is the one thing that we were expecting already to see him go after this past tournament. But then now Felipe Pardo has been linked to go and sign for Pachuca to make a transfer with Pachuca now. And Talavera, their captain, is now with Pumas, as we saw in this past game. I don't expect anything different than Cruz Azul than what they showed against Pumas. But to me, Toluca is my biggest concern, just because I want to see how Chepo de la Torre will va a suplir, is gonna fill up those spots in the squad of these key important players. I just don't have high expectations for Toluca. I don't have high expectations for this cup at all, for this U20 preseason cup. So we'll see what happens.
Now, Edwin, for the second game, Tigres contra Chivas. Tigres came out on a draw their first round. How do you think? Can they come with a win? What are your thoughts?
Then again, we go back to what I said before. We all know the Tuca Ferretti doesn't even really care about any other tournaments than Liga MX. He doesn't put his first team or his starting squad in all these tournaments. Like, I can give an example like CONCACAF or even Copa Libertadores. To me, I don't expect Tigres to go 100%. I think he's gonna give the opportunity to like El Joven Purata, to Ulises Cardona, to Furgelio, to some other players that have been in the squad but don't really get that opportunity of playing. And now from Chivas, it's Chivas. What can you expect? It's a coin toss with them. One day they can play good. One day they can be the worst team in Liga MX. To me, it's a 50-50 game, and I just have to see it. I just have to watch the game and let you know what happens right after.
Well, for me, I think that this should be a decent game. From Tigres, yeah, you're right. Maybe he's not putting all his starters, but this is the perfect time to kind of like get him back in rhythm. So I would be thinking twice if I want to leave all the starters out. And for Chivas, the only thing that worries me is that they can't keep a consistent game. They play great first halves, and then in the second half, they just kind of like shut down. So if Chivas can make that Localia benefit that they have in their favor, and I know there's no fans, but playing at home, the field that and you played like every other weekend should give you a little bit of advantage. So just hopefully they just give us a good game.
I agree. You guys talk about the games being a little too slow right now. Maybe the teams are trying to get over that first game back hiatus. and maybe the rustiness will continue to wear off throughout the tournament. But guys, that's all the time we have for today. Please don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at El3 Online and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And of course, make sure to tune in to our ETO podcast every Monday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. I'm Jocelyn Maldonado y los esperamos en la próxima.